What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of Live in Football, and today's video is the workout portion on the How to Cut series. Now, by no way have I had any classical training or anything like that. I've had some personal trainers in the past. That was a long time ago though. All this stuff is I've been watching videos daily from some of the top physique guys on YouTube. I watch their videos every day. I take their techniques, I put them into my routines, and they help a lot. So I have no classical training. However, I have watched hundreds probably of hours of content. Now, I've broken it down into 5 main ways to help increase your heart rate and also help increase your fat loss. Now, if you want to go watch other YouTubers for themselves, the number one I recommend is Steve Cook. The reason being is his videos can range between 10 to 20 minutes. They include ways to help build your joints and help you warm up better. He has a kinesiology degree, which is really handy to have. His videos are also really instructional. Some of the other physique guys show their videos, but they're kind of more montagey. So I like Steve Cook more because he really breaks it down and shows you how to make these small tweaks to help make you better. Okay, so number one is the type of movement. There's 2 different types of movements I'm basically to classify. There's compound and isolation movements. Now, I think you should stick with more compound movements because you will burn way more calories doing them. The reason being is when you're doing an isolation movement like tricep extension, where you're coming down and you're locking out, you're just working your tricep. Maybe depending on your grip and how you're working your forearm. Maybe if you're doing like hook grip, you're working a little bit of the interior delt. But at the same time, it's only working maybe 3 muscle groups. Whereas say if you're doing something like bench press, squat, deadlift, right? If you're doing bench, you're benching, you're working your chest, you're working your triceps, you're working your shoulders, you're working your lats, your core is engaged, your legs should be engaged. So some of these movements, they work a lot more muscles and they'll help you burn a lot more calories. Number 2 is superset or triset or multiple set. So how it works is a superset is 2 movements back to back, 0 rest. Triset, 3 movements back to back, 0 rest. Mega set, 4 more, back to back. Almost you're getting into like a circuit training. Now the reason you want to do this is to help keep your heart rate up. Number 1, because you're getting no rest in between, but at the same time you're making smaller workouts so you can use your time and make your time way more valuable. Now a true superset is when you do 2 opposing movements, like a push and a pull movement, like say bench press and then do a row. But you can superset any 2 movements together just to help increase your heart rate. It doesn't have to be a true superset. Okay, number 3 is your rep range. Now a lot of people are probably thinking your rep range should be super high, that way you keep your heart rate higher, you're going longer, right? But that's actually not true. I think you can do whatever rep range you want based on your goals. If your goal with this is you want to get stronger, have a 4 to 5 rep range. But if you want to tone out more at the same time, go to the 8 to 12 rep range, right? I know the hardest set I've ever done was a 5 rep set of squats. Now, that was the most out of breath I've ever been after any movement like that wasn't actually cardio, right? So it's all about just what you accomplish. You can still build strength and lose fat at the same time. You can tone and lose fat at the same time. So it's really what you want to accomplish. If you're looking to probably more tone out, again, stick to that 8 to 12 rep range though. It's a little more recommended. Okay, number 4 is your rest breaks. Now again, to keep your heart rate up, take shorter and shorter rest breaks. You want to go no more than 1:30 and no less than, I'd say, 30 seconds. Stay in that area, see how you feel, and adjust your rep range or your rest for you based on your heart rate as you feel it's starting to drop again. Get back into it, get back in the movement, keep that heart rate up. Also, stay off your phones. For my workouts, I never try and look at any social media, anything like that. I'll throw my phone on airplane mode, put some music on, don't worry about it. Have it as your own time and your own to make peace and almost meditate with yourself. Use that workout for you and no one else. With supersetting and shorter rest breaks, you're definitely going to take your workout from an hour. You can cut it down to almost a half an hour if you work hard. Okay, now the last and number 5 is cardio. Now, it is impossible to lose weight without some form of cardio. Now, if you walk a mile and run a mile, you actually burn around the same amount of calories, but it's, it'll be pretty close. It depends on the time you do it in, but that's still not very effective as it could take a lot longer. So what I recommend is some form of HIIT workout. The HIIT is high intensity interval training. What that is basically like circuit training. Again, Steve Cook did a video on it a couple videos ago. Really great HIIT session at the end of his workout. I've done it. It's really hard. Try it yourself. Now the point of HIIT sessions is basically, say you're doing cardio and you do 40 minutes on the treadmill. Yeah, you're burning calories for those whole 40 minutes. But then after that, it slows down and it's not really doing anything anymore. With a HIIT session, you're working hard for 20 minutes maybe, but you're still burning calories way after that. So it's way more effective. That's why for the most valuable time, use HIIT sessions at least once to twice a week. Again, I hate running, so HIIT sessions are really good for me as it's a way to help me keep me motivated, as running is just boring to me. I've never enjoyed it, so use those as a way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out the other 2 parts of this video that will be released hopefully on the same day. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it though, please share it. And as always, thanks.